Hello there everyone, Shibby here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and came back once again with some more Tekken 8 ranked matches as I try to climb the purple ranks with Asuka here. But it looks like my first opponent is going to be a Kazuya player, so we'll see what we can get done here. And as always, we'll see how many health slips I get hit by. There's one. Alright, they looked up that low for the first time. We're gonna have to see how how receptive they're gonna be to it. Alright, again, people just mashing on the plus frames will never cease to amaze me. I know that's not very plus, but still, it is plus regardless, and people do not care. And I should have figured. Just gonna have to reinforce it with that string. But when I do it, when I press a button on plus frames, by God, I get hit. Alright, well that was a very quick 2 rounds already. Alright, we do get to launch here. Please don't drop this me. I remember to do the charge, then I drop it. Alright. Well, we're gonna get hit here. They're not gonna get the wall though. Okay, I'm gonna heat up here though. We're gonna go for a grab. That's because that time they actually did honor the frames. That went a little bit further than I expected. Most moves do. Alright, they do block that one. I didn't get my my rage art, which is just all kinds of unfortunate. There's always one more hit to a string than I ever think. Alright, well that I can't even say his name. That Kazuya steamrolled me in there, so let's try to get try to play a bit more patiently and try to get some stuff done. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Alright, we'll just immediately get hit by mid. That beat the option I chose. Is that a grab? I'm gonna heat up here. Alright, they're absolutely gonna press. Alright, they're just looking out for that string, so I need to keep that in mind now. Alright, don't drop this me. Kinda going at this at an awkward angle, so we're probably not gonna get wall. Oh, we both went for a grab, but mine just lost outright. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here now. Alright, did he break the grab? Take that. Alright, that always has one more hit than I think it does. I did that initially on Wake Up, and it didn't come out on time. Well, I'm not gonna sit there and let you do that. Came out way too late. Is that not a jab? Did I not just see a jab here? Okay. I don't think that. I'm gonna heat up here. I got hit there, which is unfortunate. I tried to delay that just a little bit, just to see if he would block it or not, and of course he did. Rage art, please? Like, where the fuck is it at? Alright, this should do some decent damage. Alright, we mentioned him at down back 3 there. And we're gonna have it's gonna be a huge hill to climb. I did that way too late. There's always a second hit to that. Alright, we are gonna get the grab there. I did not get the rest of that, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna go low this time. Alright, we are plus. Right, to block it. Alright, we get the wall splat. Health running 1+2. Well, this is unfortunate now. We just going ape shit. Alright, well, I tried to jab check him and I got hit, so there that goes. Alright, well, not the greatest start in the world. Let me slide down a little bit further to 10 Ryu rank, unfortunately. But a good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against a Heihachi player. So it looks like we're going to be working our way up through the Mishima line. And looks like they are on their promotion match. Let's see if we can deny that. Alright, managed to catch them there. They do block the low. Good on them. Alright, we are plus. I was a little bit too far away to be trying that shit. I'm gonna get launched for that. I may not get the chance to play the game again. Yep. Yep, we're dead. Alright. Sidestep here. I don't know how I ended up on this side, but we're gonna have to make do. Right, every option that I am picking in Heihachi is just the fucking wrong one. Oh my god. Right, they do block it that time. Right, we'll take that. Alright, I'll go fuck myself. Okay, let's see if we can try to do something here. Alright, we are plus. And of course, the one time he doesn't run up. Alright, then let's not be 1+2 break. Wow, I'm just getting fucking steamrolled by the Mishimas. Okay, well, let's see if we can play a little bit better here. I might be asking a whole hell of a lot the way today's going. Holy shit. Okay, let's see if we can bring it back on this Heihachi. I'm just making every wrong decision that I ever could. Alright, they are looking for that low. Alright, we get him with the grab here, though. I did the wrong move. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, may never get to play the game again here. Fuck. Okay. We do get the launch here, but I messed it up. Alright, we are plus still. They had the right idea. Alright, do they crouch here? They do. Okay, we hit him with the mid, and we tie things up at around a piece. Alright, we get him the second hit of that. I tried to sidewalk it and just straight up got hit. Okay. I tried to sidewalk that as well. Alright, I'll get a grab to work eventually, by God, don't you worry. All right, thankfully that's pretty negative, so we get to punish on it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take a decent amount of damage off this though. Extend it out with the heat. I will never have a turn again, it would look like. Again, all I did was jab on +1 and I still lost that exchange. I did not mean to do that, for being completely honest. Alright, well the armor saved him. I did that way too late. I don't know if what I really could have did there. Alright, I'll go fuck myself. Alright, well, unfortunately, we got done in by the Mishima. By the Mishimas so far today. And Heihachi has taken us down once again. And I'm going to once again straddle line between Tannery and Mighty Ruler. My god, I can't seem to make any headway because I'm just playing like shit. But alright, well, good game to that opponent. I'm back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent for the video, going up against a Nina player, so motion is a very real possibility here. Alright, we're gonna go low here. Do we get a free launch? Thank you for doing that. Alright, I did the wrong combo. Alright, they're gonna let me get away with the unblockable. Alright, well, they used their heat immediately. I tried to use mine and got hit for it. I did try to rage art there. I unfortunately did not get it. I felt that was the right answer because they were at a little bit of a far away distance from me. I kind of felt like that was what's going to happen there. I'm going to go low here. Did I do block it? I wasn't ready for that grab. Alright, they're on the lookout for that now. Need to keep that in mind. That's what I get for trying to parry there. Okay. Well, the bad play continues, and now I'm down to Nina. I tried to sidestep that. What a trade. I felt like I was walking there, but okay. Alright, don't drop this me. I'll take that. I fucking fucked it up. Yeah, there was no in hell they weren't going to press the button there, so just kind of went for it. Alright, that was a close one. They should have been dead, but I dropped the combo, because go figure. Okay. Alright, we're going to start heat. The distance of grabs never ceases to amaze me. Alright, foolish of me to think that I could counter that with a mid. That definitely was not the right answer. Oh, well, back down to Tenria we go. Go figure. Alright, we'll see if we can get a win against Nina here. And with as long as this is... Okay, never mind. Usually when it takes that long, there's never a round two. Or a game two. If I play a little bit smarter, I feel like I could definitely beat this person. But not if I get hit by shit like that. Alright, watch as I make every bad decision I could ever possibly make. Alright, they're gonna jump up here for sure. All right, managed to hit him with the wall combo. I know that wall combo. I've known it for a while. I always forget it. That grab is so fast. I cannot tell you what the break for that is. It's not 1+2. That's usually my default guess. I have to go for a grab there. Yeah, I have no idea. All right, well, that covered more ground than I thought. All right. All right, so they've been round starting heat a lot. Fucking son of a bitch. I will. How did I get launched off of a jab? That is plus. All right, take this. I did try to go for the shoulder charge there. ER plus, and they mashed there, so I'll take it. I should have just finished it out because they were going to let me spin, looks like. That's unblockable if you let it charge long enough. I don't know what the break for that is, clearly. Alright, that was the right call. That's not what I wanted. Excuse me. But I sidestepped that and managed him with right dart. Okay. I was praying I sidestepped that the right way. I just happened to be lucky enough to be right. All right. Well, we managed to get a win on the board here somehow, some way, and get back into Mighty Ruler. So we're tied at a game apiece. Let's see if we can actually win the set here. But my God, the way this has been going, who knows? And they've clearly cut down on the how many points you get, which I understand that. All right, the second part of that is a grab. I'm surprised it doesn't work there. I should have known that they would not honor that. I tried to go for low there. All right, they hit me with their heat. I feel like I've pressed every button to try to figure out what that grab is, but I have no idea. Alright, I thought I sidewalked it. No way they're not going to mash here. Right, we go for a grab. They do take it. They immediately spent their heat. Okay, well, now we're in a huge 2-0 hole. Let's see if I can overcome it. I cannot even fathom what that break could possibly be. God damn it. Just every wrong choice. I could not find an opening to take a turn against Nina there. Holy hell. Well, back down to Tenryu rank I go. I cannot maintain the purple ranks anymore. I don't know what the fuck has happened to me other than playing really, really, really bad. But alright, well, I do believe I'm going to end the video here. Maybe a break is what's needed and we come back with fresh eyes and not be as shitty. But good games, opponent. If you made this far in the video, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.